If you really want that nice Pinot Noir Burgundy delivery, then you would certainly have to spend double, thereabouts. So just to begin to get into that that level of Burgundy Pinot Noir tasting wine, however you want to call it. I'm gonna have to edit it out.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper.
And a good evening to you all. Welcome back to my channel. I am ThreeFiddy. It is a Sunday evening, so closing off this New Year's weekend, I've put together a quick wine impression, and for tonight, I found myself an interesting prospect here. It's a Pinot Noir from France. However, it's not from Burgundy. It's outside Burgundy, so I'm not actually entirely sure where. So it's a little bit of a mystery. But the most interesting point about this particular Pinot Noir is it's retailing for £8.99. That's right. So I'm a little bit nervous about this one, as the price itself, given the fact it's a Pinot Noir from France, strikes me as something that I think there's going to be some significant concessions with this particular wine, but who knows, I might be taken by surprise. So yeah, I'm keen to open this one up and share my first impressions. So this is it's called a Le Petit Boussy from currently I got this bottle from Majestic Wines, $8.99, which is the actual RRP, the full price. There's no discount or any promotions on this particular wine, so I'm paying the representative price. So all right, it's a screw top, of course, and so I don't have to edit this piece out. I'll just do it all in one take. I'll just quickly open this one up and then start pouring away. All right, let's get this into our Burgundy glass. Yes, it looks like a Pinot Noir. Yeah, certainly has the right sort of colour profile. I'm not sure if I can gauge the level of the intensity of the colour versus any oxidization, but this is very 99.9% likely. If this is a young wine, it's going to be anywhere between 18 months to 2 years old at maximum. So yeah, wines like this are generally going to be designed to be drunk pretty much immediately. Get it from the shop, bring it home, and open up and pour away. So yeah. Okay, the nose is pretty fruity, as you expect. Definitely smells like a Pinot Noir. So that's a mild relief. Yeah, there's something in there. There's other dimensions in there. It's certainly not just grape juice, that's for sure. It's it's slightly, it's got a rewarding perfume, I would say. Yeah, there's definitely no oak in this. I wouldn't be surprised it's been stored in a metal vat rather than an oak barrel. Especially at this price level, you don't expect anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick taste now. No, actually, it's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. Have another sip. It's certainly a very friendly introduction to Pinot Noir, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is the flavors. There is certainly the vibrant Pinot Noir sweetness in there. It's certainly there. So anyone who is quite new to wine, let alone Pinot Noir, would be quite okay to drink this. There's nothing harsh in terms of the tannins are very mild. So the term tannins is the description, the sensation of the wine, the structure of the wine, how it coats your palate. Is that sort of almost a furry, fuzzy sensation, if that's the right word. But it's quite mild on that aspect, so it doesn't leave too much of a linger. So yeah, it's very. I would say it's very well-rounded for wine given any price point really. Yeah, it's I'm actually very surprised by this. £8.99, and you think about the competition. Well, compared to the wines that I've tried in my vlogs previously. And given this is for what its pretensions are, a Pinot Noir from France, albeit a screw top example, it's doing a good job, I would say. I would say you compare, say, to another affordable wine like a Rioja. It's almost chalk and cheese in terms of how they deliver their characteristics. The Rioja is more of it has much more structure, more oomph. There's dried fruits. It's just a more full-bodied wine compared to this. It's much lighter. It's fresh. It's vibrant. It's fruity. And it's all about preference or what you fancy on a given moment. You might prefer one over the other depending on the occasion. And if you're going to match it with food, I think both wines would go well. In fact, I'm an advocate of going for matching a Pinot Noir to food where you normally think, I should have that with white wine. So, as an example, for example, Chinese food, typically anything like a Chardonnay, or maybe at a push, say a Sauvignon Blanc, a dry one that is, or champagne. And I think we all know that I'm a fan of champagne. But with the Pinot Noirs, it's just the inherent mid-bodied structure, coupled with the vibrant fruit. I think it goes really well with that type of food. So and not only that, but we're talking about, say, for example, pastas. Your spaghetti vongole and seafood linguine, that sort of thing. Anything that's reliant on seafood or lighter sauces would go well with Pinot Noir. That's for certain. Or moules frites, again, would go well with Pinot Noir, in my opinion. And I'm gonna actually have another swig of this, and just to confirm everything I've been saying has actually some meaning to it. Quite delightful, for this price point. It would. You would have to spend twice for a Burgundian Pinot Noir to get a much more of a truer representation of what, say, a Pinot Noir has to offer. However, this one at $8.99 is a good gateway to that. It's a nice taster, nice introduction into what it's all about. The core characteristics are there. It's just all the other things, the dressing around it, the intellectual reward, the intellectual characteristics, the complex structure, the harmonic flavors that come along with the nicer, more sophisticated examples of Pinot Noir comes at a price, and you do have to stump up the money for that quality. It does the job. Yeah, I think I actually tempted to just get a couple of these just to have them in my wine rack. If I ever fancy a quick Pinot Noir and I just don't fancy just having to uncork a more pricier bottle. Yeah, it's I'm surprised by that. I was nervous at first, apprehensive, but I'm pleased that it's delivered well and given me a good first impression. It's good. It's good. It's for $8.99. That's all you can ask for from a wine, especially a Pinot Noir. So I would recommend giving this one a shot, really. So yes, Majestic Wines, £8.99. It's yeah, Le Petit Boussy. Give it a shot. And looking at the blurb on the back of the bottle, it appears that this wine is produced by a former chef who is very passionate about matching wine with food. So I can imagine that there is, during its life cycle of development, there has been some interesting food and tasting of wine going on in order to produce this wine. So it's, yeah, give it a shot, and you should always give these sort of younger upstart wine producers a chance. It's not always about the big established vignerons. There's always a surprising more smaller independent offering that is waiting to be discovered. So it's always worth having a go. I think it's good. I think it's good fun to have a experiment every now and then. Just pick one up that looks promising and give it a go. So yeah, so that's about it from me tonight. So again, thanks very much for watching, and if you do like this video, please send me a like and please subscribe. It makes all the difference to my channel. And I wish you again all a happy Lunar New Year, and take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon with some more new content. So I am ThreeFiddy, and I wish you all a lovely evening. So good night.